Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Michael with RC Crawling. We're on the backyard course and today we're going to talk about limiting straps. We're going to use the Power Wagon to demonstrate limiting straps. If you aren't aware, limiting straps help hold the body down while climbing or descending. And on my setup, you see that orange rubber band. I'm using that as a front limiting strap. Got one on each side, and I just loop it around the shock itself. And on the back, I've just chained, I think 3 or 4 together, and then looped it around the axle. And what that does, they're not strong enough to keep the suspension from dropping, but they are strong enough to lift the body. So you can see, it's hard to do this and film. It holds the body, but the suspension doesn't really move. And what I use are these Lumi Pals rubber bands. This was $5 or $6. You can get it at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, probably Joann's, Michael's, those types of craft stores. So let's hit the rocks and I will demonstrate with and without limiting straps on this 45-degree climb, and then we'll go down it and show what the back limiting straps do. Alright, so our first crawl, limiting straps, like I just showed. We'll do this nice and slow. So as you can see, the front end is staying down. It's not lifting too much. And other than hanging up on the chassis, the skid plate, I've got lots of control. I can even back down and it stays planted just fine. And up and over. And now we'll go in reverse. And downhill, and you see the truck bed doesn't lift up. It stays nice and low, keeps that center of gravity down. And we get over it without any excitement or tipping over. So now I'll take the limiting straps off and show the difference. Alright, limiting straps have been taken off, and let's try to do uphill. I haven't done this without limiting straps in a long time, so I'm not sure how it's going to behave. But nice and slow, and you can see how much that's lifting in the front. Nose to the sky, still able to do it, but it's wanting to come up. If we back down, it's just barely staying on there. Still able to do it, but not nearly controlled enough. And let's turn it around and go downhill and see what happens. This, I think, is where we're really going to notice the difference without the rear limiting straps. Front was able to do it going uphill, was not as controlled as with limiting straps. Oh, there we go. See that? I'll show that again. That back lifted up, the whole thing arched its back, and then we lost it. Still nose to the sky. That body is completely up in the air, exposing the servo. And we'll just try to ease it on over. Well, arching its back, and lifting the wheel, and we lost it again. So I think that demonstrates the value of limiting straps really well. The reason I use these LumiPals, they're strong enough to hold the body down, but they're not so strong to prevent the axles and the suspension from giving full droop when you're crawling. If you have something else that you use, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment with what else you use for limiting straps. I know there's tons of options. Little Guy Racing Parts makes a limiting strap setup. A lot of DIY limit strap setups that I've seen using just normal rubber bands. Hope you found this useful, and hope to talk to you again soon.